directly, like a work functioning app.
That's cool.
Yeah, all I just need to do is to upload it to the Apple Store and Android, so for the people to start buying it. But to me, I think it's not authentic enough. I'm gonna do the app. I need it to like right now. I just like need few touching of like someone that's actually been doing the app.
I got somebody for you. I got somebody for
Right.
you. So what kind of app it is?
So I'm trying to do like a song request app for DJ. You know how people have to come to the DJ to say, "Hey, can you play me something?" So there's the app that I saw in London when I was in London. They have the app where the DJ just have a scanning code. You scan it, it's gonna take you to the website. It's actually in the app. Then you can see if the DJ is live, it's gonna show you the DJ is live, and you can request the song. And to request the song, the DJ has to set some certain amount for request. Events, go to some events and say like $100, like nah. Request, pay $100 straight up. So instead of them coming to me, I could have already made like small flyers and put it all the tables like, hey, DJ request, scan me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to dance the app. I'm trying to do. I'm sure it's already complete like 80% because it's already brought the idea up. Everybody browser. I just need to like put it back hand.
So you just gotta be internet.
Yeah.
How we looking, Mr. Engineer? You ready? Okay, we about to go live. Y'all ready, fellas? All right. How you doing, people? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And the reason why I say that is because it's an international show. We live direct worldwide. So that means you could be in an area where it's morning. It could be afternoon or it could be evening. And I'm the host, not to boast, 10 plus, 10 PLUS. And I got two other fine gentlemen here. And we're here on this fantastic stage of artists talk. We're going to talk about some interesting things, but I'm going to let my fellow colleagues do themselves.
Hey guys, my name is DJ Run Show, and I run the show.
That's true.
Everybody, I'm Zayla Brown, singer-songwriter from Texas. Glad to be here.
Okay. Well, we're going to start with the middle because he's in the middle. They say the riddle is always in the middle.
What you want to know?
Man, tell us about yourself, man. So, I had the pleasure of speaking to you earlier. And I find that you're a very interesting guy. You know, tell us about yourself, man.
My name is J Run Show, like Run Show, and that is like the last letter of my name. Of my government name ends with Run Show. So I just need to add the W. So firstly, that's cool and that's easy. So I've used that name like a niche Run Show to have like different stuff going on, like DJ Run Show, Run Show music, the record level, Run Show fashion, the fashion side, and Run Show foundation, like to give back to the people. And Run Show farms, so like farms, you know, doing different like planting just to feed the people, everything that all the people were doing over there.
So say you an entrepreneur.
Yeah, all type of entrepreneur, like, but still kind of stay in the niche, you know, not trying to go out too much of, you know, like do basically something that is not going to draw my attention too much out of the industry.
Right.
Yeah, because I still want to make it industry-wise and still like reaching out to people.
Right.
Just in a different way instead of just like allow music, or I don't have to be an artist. I don't have to sing, but I still want to reach out to people.
Right.
You know, so how do I want them to keep my name? Or, you know, DJs is not like that. As a DJ, DJs just be ordinary DJs. They just DJ and go.
I mean, and with everything that you mentioned, that's like it's a sense of unity because everything that you mentioned involves people and touching out to different walks of people as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like that's deep. And I want to say too, at first, a person would kind of feel like the name that you got is a little cocky, but hey, man, it's in your blood. That's your name.
Right.
And then it's, why would you not want to run the show?
Right.
Why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to captivate people and help people life? You running the show, that don't just mean that you just taking it off in a bad way. You got to be a boss to be able to like handle all these multiple facets of things that you got going on to help people stay in tune with each other.
Exactly.
You know, so that's a powerful thing, man.
Exactly. Like, and the name just matched me well.
It is.
And that's I didn't even have to do a lot to make the name up, because that's like, my name is Folorun Shaw, like FOLORUN.
Did you come up with it on your own with your own problem solving, or did somebody else give you the idea?
I mean, actually, that's not my first name.
Yeah.
That's not my first DJ name. The first DJ name I ever gave myself, I gave myself DJ Baltaski. I saw the name of this show I was saying there, and one Chuck Baltaski was like, I like the show, so I'm like, DJ Baltaski.
Yeah.
Then later I changed it to DJ Nidas. Then there was a night, I was like, I don't like all this name. I was talking to my friend, then was like, okay, let's figure out something out. Then we wrote the name down. Okay, what's your name? My name, we wrote it down. Then it was like, yo, Run Show!
Oh, that's dope, man. That's pretty
So that's
dope.
how we found it out. Like, it was like, so I was just the Run Show. Run Show is without a W. I was with the Run Show for a while. Then my sister was like, this don't really make sense to just be Run Show. Like, what's Run Show? Just add your W. I'm like, oh, W for win. Let's go.
I like it. I like it. Definitely. Well, man, let me get my man's on the right over here to introduce yourself, man. So tell the people about yourself, you know what I'm saying? Tell them your name and yeah, what you got going on, sir.
All right, I'm Zayla Brown. I'm a singer-songwriter. Born and raised in Houston, Texas, as people know. I do a lot of like marketing and promotions, like overseas. I like doing stuff out the country. You know, I like just being different. You know, I started doing music a few years ago. Really is when I really started taking it more serious. And you know, having 10 there to help me co-write, we created some amazing songs, eight amazing songs and stuff like that. So, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean,
There's
it's
some
really
behind the scenes action going on.
What the?
but yeah, that's why he got distracted. But
What
go ahead,
the-
continue. Live entertainment, I must say.
This is Houston.
yeah, right. Yeah, you know, so yeah, I mean, I'm really very outgoing, for sure. I think being an artist is definitely something I always wanted to do since high school. I remember I would always, you know, growing up in the church, you know, you did the whole choir thing, singing in the choir. You know, your parents wanted you in the choir. In high school, I sung in the band, and the choir, basically, the choir and the band was together. But basically, just music my whole life. Like I enjoyed music. I loved music my whole entire life. I enjoyed it. So yeah.
Right. So you just mentioned that you do a little bit of marketing and stuff like that, right? So, well, how you do that? You got a website? You got a platform? Tell the people about that.
So the marketing is Daylight Shooters, you can say it. It's a platform. I'm one of the co-founders of the platform. It's just basically a platform that allows artists to come and perform live and basically be able to market those artists and get those artists opportunities when they don't have them.
Is that your
Right.
wife?
And
Yeah.
I heard through the grapevine that you got another platform coming out where you do interviews and stuff too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so the second platform is Unscript. That's the second platform. Basically, Unscript is basically like a detailed interview.
Unscripted interview.
So basically, it's basically like interviews highlighting today's topics of what's going on in the world, in the city, with music, not just music, but just entertainment in general. Entertainment, you know, whether it's entertainment, political, the things that impact us as entertainers and people and artists every day. So that's, Unscripted is more of like the interview side. So
Definitely, definitely. Well, I didn't get a chance to introduce myself, so I'm going to introduce myself, give you a short preview, then we're going to dive right into what we're going to talk about, which is going to be something that's real important that a lot of people don't talk about. But I'm artist 10 plus. I'm an artist first and foremost. I would say I'm an international artist by way of the Caribbean, a small place called St. Kitts and Nevis, very small, tiny island. Go do your research. We got some of the most beautiful beaches, beautiful rainforests, and beautiful people, predominantly black. I love saying that. But beyond that, I'm a writer as well. I help people write. I'm also a song arranger. I help people arrange their songs. Sometimes we don't know that we need to arrange songs a certain way. Like sometimes you might do a song and then the listener listen to it and be, hey, this should be the first verse. Yeah. So I help people with stuff like that. Even with the music, we arrange the music. And I also do a little bit of marketing and promotion myself. And I'm also a part of Daylight Shooters along with Unscripted. I'm one of the hosts at Unscripted where we interview you and find out the nitty gritty, get you to spell the beans. Spill the beans while uncut. Shout out to the people in the crowd. They keep all waving. They're so excited about being here. Everybody's so excited about being here. And I appreciate the love, man. It's going to just grow and grow like a plant. Well, I ain't going to talk too much about myself. We just going to talk. We all three are some artists, and we just going to talk. So the topic today is artist development. This is a thing that a lot of people don't talk about, and a lot of people don't even comprehend because as artists, we don't even realize that some people are undeveloped. It's a lot of artists out there that don't even have no type of direction. It's a lot of artists that they don't even know what it is to be an artist. They just, when they watch somebody on TV or listen to the music or whatever, it's a person that play an instrument, DJ, anything to do with entertainment, they don't know what it takes to be an artist. And it's a lot more than that, just going in there and doing it. Like we was talking about this earlier about some people are tone deaf. Some artists, they really are tone deaf to where if you tell them, say, la, 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 they might be, lee, 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 and you're like, okay, go up some more. La, 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 lee, lee, lee. They tone deaf. I'm sorry. It's no saving them. They're going to have to go to classes and get some type of training to get better at that. Some people don't have rhythm. They've been going there and you tell them, come in the dip of the air. And then they're like, come with the, he's a vahidama. And they're like, no, that ain't it. Like, so you got different elements of the artistry that you got to work on.
Let me ask you something. 10, when I first started working with you, did I have a tone? Because I really don't remember.
No, you didn't have tone. And then another thing with the studio is confidence. Like I would say that, not trying to say I'm throwing salt, but we talking right now. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk about stuff that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
And confidence, that's a real big thing when you get into the studio. Because when you in there in the studio, if you don't have the right confidence, you can't deliver it to make people believe it.
I remember we was in the studio. We were doing a song, and Tim was co-writing for me, and we was working on this song. And I promise you, when this song, in my opinion, was almost impossible for me to hit these notes. And I'm telling 10, I'm like, 10, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. 10's like, stop saying it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. He grilled me in the studio because confidence is definitely a huge thing I picked up. I learned that day from 10 for sure. And 10's telling me about the confidence, and he's telling me about that, and he's telling me about like all the different stuff and all that. And I'm like, man, I said, we knelt that song. And that song is actually probably like one of my best songs, one of my favorite songs.
Right.
But that was a milestone I don't think I could have reached without the artist development being in the studio. And that's what a lot of artists need these days. Conversation that Samson, he was having earlier about artist development. There's artists who come in there and spend more time recording, but don't spend barely any time on the development process. Right?
That's true.
I've learned is that a true artist, right? Not even a true artist, but someone who like this industry is like meant for them, like really meant for them, is when you grow up knowing how to sing.
Right,
Does that
right.
make sense?
The raw talent.
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
raw
So
talent.
it was kind of birthing you, and you just started seeing people like, man, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You can sing.
Yeah, when you start doing that.
And then it's like, then it goes to where now, where does the help come from? Because now you need help. Yes, you can sing. Yes, you can note. Yes, you can.
But
now
we
here
gotta
comes the
develop you.
development. Now we got to develop
Right.
you.
Exactly.
And a
To
lot
get
of
more in
artists
tune.
don't have that. I'm still missing a lot of key components into that. I'm missing a lot of key components. So I listened to the conversation that you and Samson was having, and I really just listened. And a lot of the stuff he was saying, he was absolutely right. We need to spend less time in the studio making music, because the making music is the simple part. That's the simplest part.
Simplest part. And
The
let,
art-
let me, I was
yeah.
want to interject real quick and point something out that a lot of people overlook. And, in the artistry with DJs, especially as DJ, you got to have a certain level of confidence and prestige to break a record, because a lot of DJs, like, I might come to you and I don't know what kind of DJ you is, but you might be like, well, I ain't heard the record. But then you might be confident enough to know that, hey, you're going to ask me this. Is it mixed? And I'll be like, yeah, it's mixed. Is it mastered? Yeah. Okay, let me what? Is it good? And you're going to be like, well, I'm going to break it for you. So that's a level of confidence in itself in the artistry that we don't have with a lot of DJs now. They just like, they only play a certain music, and they're not being confident enough to break these new artists.
Exactly.
You want to talk about that?
I mean, me definitely, I do that. Like last week, I still had videos of me playing them artists and sending to them that, hey, this is a video of me playing your song. Like,
And we need more of that.
yeah, so that I'm not just when I'm trying to work with you, it's not just by me saying it. I'm actually doing it, and I'm encouraging you. Like, if you have other DJ friends, this is what you should tell them to do.
Thank you, man. And I ain't mean to cut you off, but I'm going to say this. You know what I hate? One of my pet peeves, this is what DJs. I hate when I send a DJ my music and he say he going to play it, and he don't ever play it. I know plenty of our artists, y'all done been there where they ain't. But see, we need more people like you. You know what I'm saying? He play it, and not only he play it, he do a recording, drop, and put it out. That's helping the artist, and that's not only helping the artist. That's helping you too, because he might have 1,000 fans, or he might have one fan, but that's one extra fan you just gained, and you helping him get some of your fans.
Exactly, because by me posting that on my Instagram, she gets to repost it, and
Content.
people are seeing me. They don't even know who I am, but they're like, "Oh, this is a nice party," and they're playing a song. Okay, let's see who this person is. So like
Research.
that, yeah, like that, I can get more people. I don't even have to get money for my album, my content, and I'm still using a song. That's like, for me, even showing support. Like, hey, I'm out here, and because of that, I do like manage 20 of them right now. 20
that's
of
dope.
them. Like, I know that okay. Just let me put you guys together in this group. I have like a WhatsApp group that I keep adding. If I see you, then I'll be like, okay, let me listen to what you got. If you have something nice, I'm like, okay, don't worry, I got you. And this 20 people is not for them to just be a group. It's for like, what you guys need to blow is togetherness. Is to
Man,
work
unity.
together. You guys have been doing, look at people that have been doing it for years. They just keep doing it. But you guys need an industry. There's no industry.
That's true.
Like for Afrobeat here in America, in Nigeria, it's a big industry. But that's why you see, if you see one boy that blows up today, tomorrow, there's already 5 other artists that already feature that boy.
Man, that's crazy. That's how I usually go.
But yeah, they don't even want to work with each other. They're just looking at themselves and trying to keep space.
Because everybody think they better than the next person.
Exactly. They're just trying to keep space. And I keep telling them that, hey, okay, let's be in this group. And you imagine 20 of them. Now you have access to 20 people that you can tap into their own fans too, and you guys can work together if they know what they're doing, you know? Instead of you looking for other artists, you guys can, there's a group, there's like in this Houston and surrounding area, there's like maybe 10 of them are from here. And different from LA, different other states and all. So you actually, content-wise and others-wise, don't say, oh, you don't know nobody, there's no resources. Do you have resources? So are you actually use it?
Right, and that's why I'm gonna just say that's why I try to like network with everybody.
I feel like a lot of artists, like you were saying, like both of y'all saying, see, the problem is when it comes to these artists is the word competition. Okay?
Huh.
A lot of these artists, they don't look at the bigger picture that it's three of us, right? We're all artists. In some form or some way, we are all entertainment, right? Entertainers, right? I look at it like there's three of us versus millions of people. There's enough for everybody to get a slice of the pie,
Definitely.
right? So if there's 100 artists, it's like 100 of us versus 100 million people, 10 million people. There's still enough for all 100 to get a slice of the pie.
And you know it's crazy, and we all different. So why not?
Well, the problem is too is that I think people don't really understand how important how deeply thought this is, to where you have to understand is we're all artists, right? I might have a connection that you don't have. I give you my connection to make you a better entertainer. You give me a connection back. I give another one. I give the connection you have. I give it to 10. 10 gives me a connection. I pass it to you. Now we all just benefited from it.
Right.
And
So
that's building a network too, a strong network.
Exactly.
You know,
And if-
sorry to cut you, but internet has made that more easier. Like Instagram now, like if you're doing this podcast now, for example, if we have the clip, we can put it on Instagram and do collab. 3 artists, 3 fans join together.
Pyramid fit.
Yeah. So what they are liking, just one like goes to 3 people.
That's true. Yeah.
So what we're saying is do more collab. Just don't be by yourself and say, "Oh, I want to do it by myself." It's not possible. It's hard to do, especially if you don't even have a record label. You need to meet other people that do the same thing that have like the same niche, not even the same niche, but want to most
A
artists
common
don't want
focus,
Yeah,
like-
most like if you, like out of like 50 artists, like maybe 10 of them is ready. The other ones they are
Need some development.
yeah. So those 10, if you can get all those 10s and bring them together and to do work is, there's no how they're not gonna like get to where they want to get to, and that's what I've been doing for the past. And for me to do that now, I have like I don't even promote them mostly here. I know the ones I work with. So what I do is like I have this page. It's called Afrobeat Yankee.
I like that.
So what I do is Afrobeat here in America, the people they know when they say Afrobeat is blown up, it's still like 5 artists. It's not like they know all the Afrobeat artists.
That's true.
If you go to Nigeria, there's like thousands of them.
Yeah, I know. It's
So
crazy.
yeah, and if they want to do concerts here, they have to bring somebody over there. I have an event complaint. What is affecting my event complaint mostly is because what artists am I going to bring here? What Afrobeat artists do I want to work here that people are going to turn up for? I have to think about bringing some artists back home. I have to think about the visa. I have to think about talking to them individually. I have to talk about all those deals, all those what I'm not on ground. So for business-wise, I know it's not only for me. There's a lot of people like me that want to be able to do that too, but that's hard. And the artists here that does Afrobeats, they're not really pushing or they don't even know them like that. So imagine that's like they're like the products. Why don't we promote this product here and work with this product instead of us worried about going miles away? So what I do is, and even the miles away, we can go there and bring fans from there. So far, people like fans. They want you to be blow up before they can say, okay, oh, you're popular. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I do like some commercial buses like them New York bus like trains and other stuff.
Oh, okay. Like how they wrap them.
Yeah, I have them wrap them in. So like what I do
Next
is
level.
if I want to do like for one person, it's expensive like $500. So
But that's a good 500 spent because they're gonna. they're gonna be
investment.
getting new fans every day,
Exactly.
by the minute.
Yeah.
That bus ride by.
A bus a day takes 10,000 people. Imagine you're on that bus for 30 days, and we have like 5 buses. We have like 5 buses, and for 31 day, 10,000 people, and 10,000 people one day for 30 days for 1
Y'all
month.
hear that? He just
So-
dropped some juice on y'all.
So what I do for them is I'm not normally, if I want to do for one artist, that stuff is like what record label does. People that already have the platform. Record label is easy for them to spend $500, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, because they know they're going to get the money back. So for an artist now, I'm not going to say, okay, I want to work with you, bring $500. I know our Americans, I know you can't give me that every month. I'm not your insurance. I'm not your rent. You have bills. So what I can do is, okay, these people are going to charge $500, right? Let's get 10 artists. That's $50. So if we can get an artist that is interested, it's now $50 for you guys each. Then that's what I do. Like put 10 artists on the bus.
Nah, that's dope. And see, that goes back to the network that Zayla was talking about. It's like you give him this, he give me this, because
Exactly.
it's like when you like everything strength is by numbers. So if you tell me about that, and I'm like, you like, man, all we need is like you know what I'm saying, 15 more artists or 10 more, and I'm like, I know a couple guys who willing to do this for
Exactly.
$50. You can't beat that to be on a bus. So you saying to be on the bus, I gotta just chunk you $50? Why not?
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly.
So that's the network. So that's a part of like artist development that a lot of artists overlook the network because they don't realize the network is gonna build your net worth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah,
understand
you're
how
right
much.
about that.
The more sometimes it's not about the money, and this is what I realized since I've been bumping shoulders with a lot of people that got real money. And sometimes it's not even about the money. Let me say it again, because a lot of people that have real access they got real network. So and your network is really something that goes beyond the money, because now, like a lot of people that got real money, I hate to have to keep on saying that, but a lot of people that got real money, their network is so vast to where they barely spend money. You know what I'm saying? Like the more, like I know it's a lot of people that you know to where you ain't got to spend this amount of money, but it's all about the networks. If you build a hard, strong network, you could get your network up, because now you like building and you getting all the access. So now I got the guy that got the bus rap. You know what I'm saying? Now I got the guy that got the podcast. Now I got the guy that got the studio. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep on building on that. And now if you keep on bringing more people, and I'm gonna say something that a lot of people might not want to hear, but it's kind of like selling drugs. So like, you know, because the more people that you got involved and you selling the product, not even the drugs. That was being funny. But if you got a product, you know what I'm saying, that you selling any product. You look at Walmart, Target, and any place like that. When you got a multiple of product, the number goes down because you got a multiple of people purchasing this product. So like how you say, when you build these different network and you got these different things, now you got access to all these things under that one roof. It's just like you know, if you go to a shoe store, it's going to be more expensive to buy a pair of shoes from Nike versus go buy some shoes at Walmart, because they got a more of an access and a plethora of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's about building that network, and people don't understand that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And me helping them is helping me too. Because imagine me working with 20 artists, I'm constantly posting their stuff.
You're staying busy
Yeah, so when I'm posting,
and relevant.
when I'm posting something, I'm sure I already have 20 people that's going to repost it already. Guaranteed 20 people that are going to post it, and they have thousands of people following them already on their own page. Right. So we're working for each other. We're working for each other. Instead of me to do it by myself, I'm going to do it with 20 other people.
And to touch up on that, like, that's like the most important thing is people don't understand. And a conversation I had with you on the other day on the phone, I said, if this industry is 10% music, right? 10% music, 90% business, right? The 90 that they're not talking about, this is the 90.
Yeah.
Networking.
Yeah.
Right? It's networking. It's networking. So all of it goes into the marketing and all that. And like we said, you know, the 10% of the music is the studio, right? The concerts, the live performances, all that. That's the 10%. But it's business wise, and in business you have to do what in business?
Network.
Got a network.
Right. Because like I said, it boils down to your access, and like they got a lot of talented artists out there. Like I know a lot of cats I done met just going to studios. I go to a lot of different studios and record and stuff like that. But every time I go, I kid you not, it be one fire artist in there. Fire, and he just in the corner. He probably quiet, ain't say nothing, and then they back, hey, you ready to record it? He going to kill it, and then go back and chill. And he probably in there smoking all day, and I'll be like, I'm like, why you ain't did no shows? Nah, I just been doing music. And I'm like, bro, you talented. You need to go do some shows. You did an interview yet? Nah, man, I ain't know what to talk about. Like you really stagnating yourself, and then at that point you really not an artist. You just, I guess, a rapper. You know what I'm saying? They got two types of rappers. You some that you use to wrap something up, and a person that just rap. So now you are you might be a singer or whatever it is, but the thing is you wanna grow and conform into being an artist to where you can touch different things. You can get to sell merch. You know what I'm saying? You get to go do concerts, and then like how he said something that was so big and vast. And this is how you know that he's on the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, like, when we traveling, I gotta get the visas for the artists and stuff like that. So that's like a whole nother part of the artistry that people not even looking at.
The business.
You know? The business part, where now he got to go find some visas. He got to he might have to contact the government or somebody and be, hey, I got these many artists. How much is this for a visa to fly into the country? And then you got to make sure your artists got either their passports and stuff like that.
Even my tax document has to be on point.
Yeah, because if you ain't have this, and they just say, like, you might be a super dope artist, and then some people in Nigeria say, hey, man, we need Zaleb right now. We heard 2 of his songs and he's fire. Send him. And then you like, all right, Zaleb, you got your passport? Man, I ain't got my passport. And then you like, but they talking about paying you $50,000, and then they gonna pay you for traveling board. Exactly. And now as an artist, you just kind of like not doing nothing because you ain't got your ducks in the row, and it's a lot of stuff behind the artistry that
the business,
the network is gonna teach you and make you grind harder to accumulate these things.
Because all it is just all networking is just access to information. It's just information.
Like the way I'm set up now, the network kind of network I have, I can bring any artist from anywhere in the world if I want to. I've not done it, but I feel like I'm not, just because of what I said, I feel like it's too much stress.
You got the access.
Yeah, I've got the access, I've got the people, I've got the lawyer to do all the documents and all those things. I don't even have to do it myself. That's still the network, like meeting people that, hey, I want to do this. Oh, I can do this. We can do this. We can both do this. Just like that, It's just like where I'm from. We believe, even though like where I'm from, this is what I would say. Like if they are both doing business over there, right? I don't even know anything about the business. But so far that I see that you guys are doing a successful transaction, you're gonna give me something no matter what.
Percentages
don't matter.
And hey, that's a good point, a good pivot point. Talk about percentages, and as an artist, you got to learn your percentages. You know what I'm saying? Like the producer get 50% off the rip, and then you bust down the rest of the percentages with everybody, but still everybody got to eat.
I thought it was 50. Like 30, 35.
It depends.
But it depends. It's all that's paperwork.
It depends.
You know what I'm saying? It's about your paperwork. So that's a part that you got to learn too. Your paperwork is going to control all that. Negotiation.
So as an artist, you have to understand that those percentages are nothing. You can't, because they're going to be like, oh, damn.
Everything is negotiable. Everything.
Calm down. Where I'm from, without doing business with you alone, I'm getting percent. It's normal thing. Where you can get money from different things. That's why, like I said, you have to know that there's different niche that you can tap in as an artist. You can sell merch. You can other gigs to make money from. But this one, for you to blow, for you to be big, People have to tap into your current. You can't just be just by yourself. And that's what some artists sign. Sometimes they sign, they don't even know what they're signing. Then later when someone, maybe they blow now, they have a lawyer that's going to translate it, then they go like, oh, I signed that? No, I'm not doing that no more.
Too late now. Yeah.
And this has happened in Nigeria so a lot of times that it has brought big artists down. Some artists that they're supposed to even be popping, still popping right now, but because of that record label deal. And once it starts happening like that, once it starts cuts and all those stuff, you don't even have time to do music. Now you have to worry about,
The business and like how, and that's why Zalif said earlier, it's 10% music and 90% business. And if you're not going to be, if you don't learn the business, you're going to get screwed. You know what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
you're being signed something and you don't know what you're signing because you don't even know that, hey, I got to pay. When you signed to this contract, you had to pay for your publishing. You had to pay for the studio time that they gave you. You had to pay for the commercials that they gave you. You had to pay for the marketing. And because you ain't read it and you don't know that all these things is a part of the artistry
Exactly.
that you got to figure out. Song trust, you know what I'm saying? Like your distribution, you know what I'm saying? Your like all this.
What I always tell me, I always be blunt to like, hey, I don't have time to joke around. If you want to do music, if you think you're talented, go to church and go and sing willingly. But when it comes to, hey, you want to do the business, you want to be out there, you want to be popular, you can't. Some people that are out there that you see that they're celebrity, they don't even get 30% of everything.
That's true.
Because it's people that you don't even, okay, if you can do it yourself, okay, he's go do it. And some people, again, some artists, they don't know they have to do all these things. They believe once I'm signed to a record label, everything is going to come in place.
That's true.
They don't understand.
Yeah, they think record label is the goal, is the deal.
Yeah, they don't understand is when you do get signed, you're working harder than you ever worked in your life because now, to be honest with you, the independent scene might be the easiest route. It is the easiest work because you're working for yourself, but at the same time, you're working for yourself. You're trying to build yourself. So over time, you'll see yourself grow. When you get in the majors, there's a deadline.
Yeah, it's a deadline.
There's a deadline.
Definitely.
And when that deadline isn't met, they gonna go back and pull the report and be like, "Wait a minute, you haven't made us no profit anyway."
Exactly.
Cut.
You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
because you haven't made no profit anyway, your last album, I'm talking about if you do anything, they gonna go back to your numbers and be like, "Wait a minute, your last album got this dropped and drop it from the label because now you're competing with the big boys. Now you're competing with the mainstream artists. That's what
Exactly.
you want it to be, right? You want to be mainstream,
Yeah.
right?
And it's just another job. People don't realize that.
Man,
And they think that once they get in, it's like how you say, it's peaches and cream, and they just
Yeah.
get comfortable.
and the label,
The
label
only thing
is
the
so-
label the only thing they label let me make it easy for like this. A record label is like this connect networking per se, but people that are already gathered all that together. That's when you come, you are the product. So you as an artist, if you're trying to do what record label does, you have to see all those steps, edit those steps, and learn each of those steps by yourself.
and education is a very important role.
Yeah.
If you're not educated in this business, ooh-wee, that's on you.
You have to edit each stage and see what's this. Then even if after you know that, you can still go join a record label. But because you know all that, you know how to negotiate with them.
True.
You're not just coming that, oh, please sign me, and no.
And not knowing what you're signing.
Because that's what most of them do. Like, there's this popular artist in Nigeria that his record label, he told them, he made an interview online that, oh, he was so excited. He said them, he don't even want to read the deal that, just let's go.
Something else people don't understand that took me a long time to understand too. about these labels. If you've never had a job, or if you are somebody who likes to go to every job and like to do what you do, and then that job terminates you or fires you, you're not going to last in a label because it's the same thing. There's upper management.
Work ethic.
You got to.
Right.
True. And let me say this too, man. Let's get down to the real nitty gritty, because a lot of people misunderstand this. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me get a chance to sign later. I'm gonna sign. A lot of people like, man, don't sign. But I'm gonna tell you why. Because I'm willing to put in the work, number one, and then two, a lot of people don't realize when people when a lot of these major artists be talking about, oh, I'm getting screwed. That's your fault. You didn't read the in fine print. You know, you should have read and understand what you're getting yourself into. But it's like how you say, when you sign with a major, they're gonna take care of everything for you, but you got to put in the work ethics. And when a lot of these majors be saying that, oh, they got screwed over, they didn't get screwed over, because if you got to think about it like this. If you independent right now, we all independent. You know, we're making a couple dollars, but then if you're gonna get signed for, $1 million, that's $1 million that you never had. So regardless if they took out, let's just say you got signed for $1 million, and after expenses you got left with, let's just say, 200,000, and then now you're like, oh, I got screwed over. How you got screwed over? You didn't have shit from the get go. So you can't say that you're getting screwed. It's what happened is it's a learning experience and a learning lesson, because you didn't realize about your expenses, and you wasn't a mature enough individual to be like, hey man, I need to allocate these things, and I need to get a lawyer, like my man say right here, to read all these things, to explain to me what will I have to pay for to accommodate my contract and cover what my expenses are. So a lot of time people be thinking that the label screwed over such and such, I ain't gonna never get signed. No. He is in a way better position than he ever was. You're now actually being known. The world kind of know who you are somewhat.
Labels gonna do it.
So you when you was an individual, you just Ray and Abubu and everybody else around the corner and Sarah, just them know you. But the label gonna let everybody know you. Now you got to put in the work. And are you gonna get laid off? Are you gonna get screwed?
And this is why I tell people all the time, I'm a huge relationship person. Big relationship person. And some people think sometimes that can be a bad thing. And I say it's not. I say the reason is because what labels have, they have relationships. Meaning that your money cannot buy these people's relationships. Because they got relationship. So the reason why people sign is, the money, when it comes, but it's because that this person the next day can get your song on the Spotify playlist, across the Apple playlist, can get you on the Apple, can get you in front of Apple, can get you on commercials, can get you on instantaneous, get you this, get you brand deals, the label, the relationships, right? You can have all this money, but your money still won't put you in front of the people that, of course, it's going to take you somewhere, but it won't be able to bring the relationships that these people have grandfathered in with these companies.
Definitely.
And that's why people don't understand why. That's one reason why a lot of artists sign to a label. Like, man, artists today would not be who they are. Like, the independent artists, if you compare a big independent artist versus someone who's signed to a label, when it comes to, they might have more finances than the artist who's currently signed to that label, but this artist right here who's currently signed to his label is getting TV deals and movie deals, movie placements and commercials, and getting fashion runways sitting right in the front. Your independentness is only going to get you so far. So the people in your circle their connections is only going to reach so far, versus if you're the CEO of Capitol Records, you'll make that call. You got people picking up for you and returning your call back just with the relationship just hits different.
Exactly.
That's true. It's like I remember. I want to say it was like around two. This so far fetched. Like around I want to say 2015 or 17. I went to the BET Awards, and that was because of relationship. You know, what I'm saying somebody I knew. He was like, man, man, I fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, and I was just randomly talking. I said, yeah, but music cool, but shit, I want to go to the BT Awards. And he said, that ain't nothing. You want to go? And I was like, yeah. And he said, man, book your flight. Come out here. We gonna go. And I was like, man, he bullshit.
It was in L.A.?
In LA, yeah. And I booked a flight, you know what I'm saying? I had to pay for my own flight, of course. But when I got there, he pulled up and he was like, shit, we about to go. We went to a celebrity basketball game. You know what I'm saying? I sat front row. I want to say Tiger was next to me or something like that. You know, it was a few people. It was a celebrity basketball game. There was a bunch of people there. I went to that. And then after that, I went home, changed. He called me back, said, you need me to come pick you up? And then I got family in L.A. He's living in L.A. too. So I was like, nah, I'm good. My people dropped me off. And then he's like, he told me where he's going to be at. He got dropped off. We went through the little back way or whatever. And we was like, you know, I wasn't down by the front, but I was in the building. I was close enough to I could see everything without looking at the screen. You know what I'm saying? But that's about relationships. You know what I'm saying? And that was somebody that reached out to me, and they had just liked my music, and they was just like, hey, I could help you out with some marketing, and they helped me market a song, and like I say, closed mouths don't get fed. I just happened to just ask that, just to be asking that, and he was like, man, you want to go? And I was like, damn, and I went. But that would have never happened if I was just in the house just doing music and not networking. And, you know, when somebody reach out to me, I at least see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? When he reach out to me, he's like, hey, man, I do such and such. Send me your music. I send the music first. And then after that, he was like, oh, you want to do an interview? And I was like, first I was like kind of I was like, nah, why he want to do an interview? He weird. I'm like, who the hell is this weird dude? And then I did the interview. We did a over the phone interview. You know, I want to say we was on Zoom or so. It was something. It wasn't the best, but either way, I did that. And then the next level, I was flying to Cali, going to BET Awards on a whole relationship. This was just me just saying, you know what I'm gonna lose with dealing with this person. You see what I'm saying? That's simple.
Craziest thing too is that people don't really understand his location is everything.
Location is key.
Samson and I was having. Remember, Samson was talking to us about earlier the conversation. He said, I'll have an artist come out. We'll focus on the studio. We'll work on a bunch of songs, right? Now, one time did he say we would market any of those songs here in Houston. He say, I will send an Afrobeat artist back to Nigeria. We're going to film 20 music videos. You hear me? We're going to film 20 music videos. We're going to do content out there, do everything. Then we're going to come back, and then we're going to start doing shows.
And now people looking at you like, who's this guy?
Now, one time, so I'm saying all that to say
that's genius.
Is a lot of people don't understand is that your location is everything. You know what I mean? On how you market. Because if you are a entertainer, you cannot just you can, but a entertainer, you cannot just entertain someone in just one city. You have to be able to be flexible until people know who you are. No, you're good.
This is example. What you just said now about like artists. So this is my artist, and this is what I had to do in Nigeria. These interviews, just to be out there, just content.
Right, and people see that y'all in Nigeria because it's the background. You can see this
the
is
flexibility. It goes back to being flexible.
Yeah.
Say you do like 20 videos. This is like 110 video. This is another location again there too.
I got my passport. I'm ready to go. I don't know about you, Zay. Look, I'm gone.
And
you know, because content, man, content is key too.
Content is gold right now. Now is You don't have to. Before it used to be, you have to be record label, you have to be rich, you have to be all that. Like now, there's resources. Like if
Who you
do,
know?
yeah, if you do your content, like and everybody's on the phone right now, so you don't know who's gonna see you. You don't know who's gonna call you. You're gonna. Me, my breakthrough, I can tell you, is over on the internet when I was back home. Like, someone just was, hey, you been DJing? I'm like, oh, yeah, I see you been DJing. I'm like, hey, I've been seeing you. Then they be like, oh, I have a club over there that nobody runs. I want to start doing something over there.
Access.
Just like that.
He just gave you just hit.
Yeah.
Information.
Just like that. So imagine I was just doing my DJ. Like, this life is two ways. Some people steal. Even though the internet is popular, some people still don't do internet.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we
That's
say,
crazy.
like some people are still in person. They don't know about YouTube. They don't wanna, they don't wanna.
I don't met a few guys like that, and it's sad but touching.
Yeah, and you don't. If you're an artist, that you're having a nice content, you know how to do, like you can be in the background as a DJ. You can just be in the background and do something, or even an artist, just your microphone. All those places. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to know other places to monetize yourself, not just you be like, oh, I'm singing, I can make money from the music. No, when you say you're gonna make money from the music, it's not just by your song that you're gonna make money from. There's
Everything.
other ways that the record label is not gonna make. It's not gonna can't. They can't. That's not your deal. Your deal is only in this song. Like them Beyonce now, they have different things apart from just the music. So you have to know that, I have to have this, have that, and make money from other ways. Before you just believe, the percentage, we're not going to go to record label. Record labels are good because they already have the connection. They already have the people. They can make those calls.
Machine.
They can make those calls and it's going to be instantly. Than you that you still have to worry about the money. That's the only thing the record label have. But if you're an artist that you know that, I can get the money, I have the money, but you don't know the right place to spend it, you have to see what the record label are doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Then follow those record label steps. Record label, it's not like they are magicians or anything, but they make it happen. It's because of...
They know what you don't know.
Yeah. And it's not just one person. That's the funniest part. Go check behind the scene.
Yeah, and that's why it's called a record label.
Yeah.
It's a
Whole
it's a
building.
whole
Check
bunch
behind
of
the
people.
scene. So how do you think all those people that are working for you, how do you think they're going to get paid? What do you think is keeping them there? What do you think they keep doing good job?
You the check. That's
So,
what they'll say. You are now the check.
So you are the
You are
product.
now the bag.
Exactly.
You're the product. Like
You're the
you said.
product.
You are the product.
So
Product.
if you want to do it by yourself, you have to take all those roles. But if you want them to do it, I think the way to do it is get into record label to have experience. Then sign the most minimum deal you could. Then after you sign that deal, you know what to do. Then you run away. You don't do it by yourself.
There are so many artists, like you said, 100%. Now stop me if I'm wrong. How many artists get signed first, get on with the game, they catch on to the game, and then they sign other artists right after them? They all do it. All the big ones?
Pyramid effect.
Yeah.
I mean, because they
learn
learn
the
about
business.
the business. You got to monopolize. So I love Sauce Walker for that, man. And like a lot of people, I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but some people don't like. They like he doing that. Nah, he monopolizing, man. He monopolizing. And he like, and a lot of other artists need to start monopolizing and putting other people on, because it's like if they just say if you got a business and then you put me on and be like, hey. I just found this out, but he sells glasses. But he sells glasses, and he be like, here 10, I'm gonna give you 10 of these. Go over there, go sell that. And then Zed be like, man, where you got them from? I like them. I'm like, well, shit, they $50, and he like, well, shit, I buy. He gave me 10. You buy all 10. He buy all 10 designs for me. Now I bring that bread back, and I'm like. And Zell come again and say, hey, you got some more? So now I'm like, okay, now I'm getting 20 now because I'm gonna sell him my other 10 now. So it's like a pyramid. Then before you know it, he might have 10 more people that he just keeps on growing.
You know,
It keeps on growing.
I've
That's
been,
that's what it's
I've
about.
been doing that for 15 years now. Back home, what I just do is go to the market, go buy it in bulk, and find boys that can go sell. Just come get from me, get from me, get from me. At the end of the day, they bring all the money, or I even let them bring the money and just buy from me, but in cheaper price.
That's it.
Yes.
And that's what a
Yeah.
record label is about, and that's what Sauce Walker have really managed to do. He done got a bunch of different artists, and then he's selling them, and then in turn they selling whoever they with, and every time they sell, he sell.
Right.
You know the same. That's what the record label do.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And me, I'm a record label boss. I'm still learning. It's not like I've had my record label for like 5 years now, and I've had one artist. And what I've learned again about it is, as a record label boss, you can't choose friend or family as an artist.
About business.
It has to be
You're a
about
boss, it's about business. Yeah, you're
it
damn
has to
right.
be about business because that is
like
what I've seen. Oh, my friend is
It ain't no
talented.
friend. It ain't no friends in business.
Exactly, my friend is talented, but I believe that's why my record label has just one artist, because I got tired of keep pushing and keep saying the same thing, because
And you know what your strong frame is, and you know your capabilities of doing with one person versus trying to
Yeah.
put your workload over what you can.
exactly like even as a record label, the artists themselves still need to put in the work. Like you said, the work ethics and all those stuff. You still have to know that, hey, when you go out, what I see these days, I was also telling an artist this morning that, hey, when you go out, you're not a celebrity yet to go and be acting like, oh, I just want to sit there in one corner, I just want to be bougie and all that
Nobody know
stuff.
you.
No, nobody know you. You have to, if you're going with two people, imagine me now, I'm going out with two guys now, and I'm an artist. I'm not gonna go, firstly, I'm not gonna go out to people that don't like me, people that don't want to support me. So if we're going out together, I expect you to introduce me to anybody you are meeting. That, hey, my guy is an artist. You should listen to him. You should imagine we do that every time we go out. Like that alone, but you alone, you can make me meet 100 people in a month. You can make me meet 100 people in a month by just us going out and just talk around and talk. But
Right.
but
Strength
this
in numbers.
yeah, but these days they just wanna because they're an artist, because you're just like an artist, you just wanna form like an artist and be nice and be
In
looking
the car with the shade with what you call them
with the
dark ass
chains
shades
on.
again?
Nah.
The Lokes.
The Lokes?
Yeah, got the
Yeah.
Lokes on you in the bed and the cut,
No.
mugging everybody.
You have to network, enter the crowd. If me, I pay people to go into the crowd for me, to go and mention my name, to go and like my glasses now. If I'm having a party,
Marketing, that's what
I
you call
pay
marketing right
people
there.
to go into the crowd and just go and sell, go and even if they're not gonna buy, tell them it's the DJ that is selling this and this is his name and this is I'm not just buying to sell.
Marketing costs
You know?
sales.
Exactly. So
So you what he doing? He marketing. He have other people marketing for him, so he can generate sales passively. Because a lot of time, what people love is when you got a different representation of something. It's easier for you to sell something that you're not selling physically. And what I mean by that is, like, for example, let's go back to your glasses again. You know, it's easy for me or for most consumers, and this might be an assumption, but I think I might be right. But it's easier for as a consumer, if I'm out somewhere and then you selling a product, but then somebody else is bringing it up to me. I'm like, well, who? This guy has some time. He ain't even touching the product. It shows you that's some type of prestige, because now you got somebody make you seem a little bit more larger than life. You got to somebody's representing you, you know. So like, bam, you DJing, and then the girls out there or the guys, whoever is on it, and they're like, wait, whose stuff is this? Oh, it's the DJ stuff. Damn, he got glasses too. Okay, I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying, man?
Exactly.
Because 9 out of 10, you might be able to, in the mix and you look mean, you might be mugging, and so people might not know how to approach you. You know, so it's always different when you got whatever that you're marketing being sold indirectly. People love
Exactly.
anything indirect always seems exclusive. Anything that is too easy to get access to is
Exactly.
like oh, I can get it, you know. So, but every time, that's why a lot of time, a lot of artists got managers and stuff like that because it make them seem more prestigious. It's like now my manager come and talk to you. They like you looking like, man, who the hell is this guy? He got a manager? Why can't I talk to him right now?
Exactly.
And then you come talk to me, and I'm like, oh, well, I can't talk right now. I'm doing this. Just talk to my manager. And he like, damn, this guy kind of important. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing with product and merch. You know what I'm saying? Once it's kind of like when you set up a table. You know what I'm saying? You can sell your own product too, but like, when you got other people doing a lot of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, it just give it a prestige about things, you know? So that's
It makes it have more value.
yeah, it adds value.
Makes it like people want to like, oh, you're also doing that? Think you're also doing that? Like even me myself, like coming to DJ alone and you see the glasses, I'm like, damn, that's dope. I'm like, hey, I have more. You gonna buy? I sell myself. So,
Yeah, that's it.
you know,
Sell
just like
yourself.
that, you know, because as a DJ is the hardest. Like I said, DJ is the hardest person to remember or think about or even bless or even tip. Why? What do you want to go
That's
tip?
true.
Why do you want to go tip the DJ? Why? Imagine I went to a lounge now. What's my business with the DJ? I don't care. But you can tip the waiter though.
Yeah, that's true. It do be kind of awkward going tip the DJ, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if he got that song that you want to hear, you know, you like how they say the big saying, you got to pay to play. So if you up there, you DJing and like I want to hear something, I don't mind tipping you.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
If the people make it like normal, like hey, whenever you go out, you always know to tip the DJ like like everybody. That's when it's gonna be more easy when you have a song you want the DJ to play. The DJ is not gonna charge you. It's not gonna crazily because it's normal for like okay, they're gonna tip me anyway. But the DJ knows that they're not gonna tip me. So that one time they come in, it's $50. If you want me to play a song, $100.
Run it.
So right there, that's the only chance I'm gonna get money for that night. So I'm gonna get everything I want to get at a time. Which
Yeah.
people just need to like tip your DJs, tip your DJs.
Tip the DJs, man.
I always something that always comes to mind. If he's right, because you can't ask for a favor, and I just met you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
You can't ask me for a favor, and I just met you. I just met you, right? So you can't literally come to me and ask me to do, because a favor, to me, a favor is it's transactional, right? When someone comes to me and asks me for a favor, that's business. It ain't no more personal anymore. Now this is straight business, because now you're asking me to pull resources for you. So if I'm coming to a DJ and I say, hey, DJ, hey, man, can you just play this? I'm not just going to come to this, because at the end of the day, this is business. He's in business. I'm in business. You're in business. So to keep everybody satisfied, I'm like, hey, DJ, play the song for me. And I'm also going to also look out as well, because I'm asking you to pull your resources to do me a favor. But if I'm giving you something in return, I'm happy, you're happy, and now we can continue. A lot of people do that. And it was Deshaun who was telling me about how a lot of people were trying to go to the DJs to have the DJs play the songs, but they weren't trying to come off anything. And that's not how it works. Because again, it's resources.
Exactly why I'm coming up with my app. It's called Run Request. So you don't even have to come to the DJ. You're too shy to come to the DJ. I don't even want to talk to you because I'm busy anyway. So just count my code and don't worry. Go talk to my app. Talk to my website.
To that app.
How
Hey,
gangsta
that
it
feed.
is, man.
Hey, that feed.
Yeah. So I don't. So people are even shy.
Yeah.
You know, even the
Yeah.
DJs sometimes they're shy to even talk to people. Even most DJs don't use mic. You know, some DJs. What do you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
that's
I'm
I would
too
always
busy.
something I
That's why
would
they
do.
have MCs too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Something I would always do is I'll always start by introducing myself by asking the DJ, "Do you want something to drink? Let me go get you something to
break
drink."
the ice.
'Cause
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the DJ gonna want something to drink.
Yeah,
He working,
yeah, you ain't
he
lying.
doing his thing all night. He gonna want something to drink. Off the bat, that's what I do.
Let me give you a tip how to catch the DJ. As a DJ, let me just tell you what to catch my attention.
What you want, man?
If you come to me, if you're talking about drink, I'm like, are you the bartender? Are you the girl?
Okay.
You want me to play your song? Come with money. Come with cash. Money on the table.
No.
Cash is
No.
key.
I'm gonna be like,
I always start off with a drink. I always
Just to
introduce
break the ice.
myself
Yeah,
to break
yeah.
the
Yeah.
ice,
Most
and then I
people-
always come back with, "Hey, can you woo?" Because I'm not just gonna buy you a drink and not because a drink ain't
do you know
enough.
why?
I'd rather take.
Do you know why? Do you know why I said that?
Why?
If you notice, so many people always try to come to the DJ, and the DJs always like this.
Yeah.
But if you're coming with me first, with
on, man.
You
I
come
know,
with
like,
bread-
this person
bread in
is-
hand?
Yeah, what
I
you
got
want?
bills to pay.
Right,
hand?
what do you want?
I got bills to pay. You know.
They
like,
say
what's
they
up?
say bread in hand, get the demand.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what's up? What you
Yes,
want?
sir.
I got bills to pay.
But you know what I've learned too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With having that approach that, being willing to pay your way, sometimes just the gratitude of the motion of paying, sometimes the DJ might be like, man, you know what, cause if you got the right energy, you come there, hey man, the music, if it's going, I'm pretty sure he's done it. It might be going down, it's lit, and I come there,
Yeah.
like, and he like, nah, you good, cause he probably done got 20 tips. They done pay him 12,000
Exactly.
that night, and he might be like, you know what, you good this one time, I got you, and then so it's all about the gesture,
There we go. Because at the end of the day, you're still asking a stranger for a favor. So if the stranger already sees you already with the right mindset of you're a person who's gonna look out the gate.
So even when I'm talking about like the money part, it's not like I've been doing money parts, like, oh, it has to be money.
Nah, it's
That's like
business.
It's business.
But sometimes or most times, me, I like to always make them artists, even though if you're upcoming, I like to always make you feel important. Like, hey, I don't have to know you personally before I play a song. So sometimes if I'm in a club and they tell me that, oh, some artist is around, some artist I'm not supposed to play their song, they're supposed to pay me before I play their song. Because me, I don't even have to have your song. If I have your name, I can find your song. I'm going to find your song. I'm going to have it and I can play it. So sometimes I surprise the artist right there. I just need to know your name, then I play the song. I'm like, that's my song. You're going to look DJ? I'm like, don't worry, I got you.
That's that work, and
Yep.
that's a part of knowing the business too. Because
Yeah.
and like I say, he able to pull a song if you did the right procedures as an artist and making sure your
Yep.
product is available everywhere.
Exactly.
Then he could just pull it, and then because a lot of times you go in there and you want to play your music and DJ might ask, "Are you on Spotify? You need to be on all platforms." Like how he
Exactly.
said, he could just pull the song, so then he make it easier for you to when you go up there and I'm like, you trying to airdrop it or you trying to email it, and you be
Hard
like,
drive.
"Hey, it's already on platforms," and he be
Yeah.
like,
Exactly.
then you respect the artist even more
Exactly.
because you like, oh, he might be somebody,
Exactly. As 2025 as a DJ now, if you're still, I mean, is some app like Tidal connected to like DJ software already, where you just have to pay. Like me now, I have to pay them to be like, now there's no song that you come to me that will tell you, oh, I don't have it, and you don't even have to say, as long as you have it in the right places online, I will get
it's
it on my laptop.
accessible. Exactly.
But if you don't have it, I might not even want to get your song from wherever you want to send it. I don't know if you have virus. I don't know where you're sending it to me. If you don't have it on YouTube, even if you don't have your, I'm like, nah, I don't know. So someone like that, I want to send me song through audio. I would rather you come to me before this show.
True. That's crazy you mentioned that because I was thinking about that earlier and I forgot. So That's a key fact. What I used to do when I go to clubs and events like that, I would try to go early so I can talk to the DJ, the club owner, or the promoter. Those three people were real valuable to me
Because-
so building a relationship. But I used to go, like I said, to at least if it's if I'm there early,
Being early,
and he's
yep.
just playing some
Yep.
music,
Yep.
I might be able to convince you to listen to it at least.
Because there's no way
You know,
you're gonna be. I've seen people too many places where it's parties, clubs, and stuff. They want to decide to want to start to try and break the ice
right?
at the busiest times.
Yeah, and then
DJ
you don't
doing
know
100
what he got
things,
going
owners
on.
doing 100 things.
He might have just beat somebody up in the parking lot. Don't want to
But,
talk to nobody. You just never know what the DJ got going on. So
Exactly.
you approach him at a quiet and a convenient place, and you could get more accomplished.
Yeah, you know what you just said now is the key, is the thing, because they feel like, oh, I want you to play my song when it's hot, so that's when they're gonna come to you, when the crowd is busy. But it's not like I can play a song when that crowd is busy. If you had come to me prior to that time, if you had come to me earlier and you have good material, there's no way I'm not gonna want to play it during my sets. That it's
You
good,
wanna-
it's
you wanna
good
break this
anyway.
new-
yeah,
this new-
it's good anyway. But if you have come to me earlier, but if you are coming to me while it's busy, no, you want to come with me with money because I don't want to give anybody attention. If I see dollar, yeah, I'm gonna give dollar attention. Then I'm gonna talk to your son. But if you don't come, if you come to me earlier,
Did that on.
exactly. If you come to me earlier when it's calm, I'm gonna give you attention because I don't have to play song every 1 minute because if I'm DJing, I have to, DJ. I have to change the next song in the next 1 minute. So I have like
BPMs and all that.
yeah, I
know
have 50 seconds to search for the next song that is gonna pop. It's a lot going on
You
for me right
working.
here. It's a lot.
People,
yeah.
people don't realize that, man. Like,
It's a lot.
it's a job. This man is at work right now. So how would you like if you at work, right?
And I come to you.
And then I come in there and you're making sandwiches, and there's a whole line.
the
I couldn't-
busiest time.
it's going down. You bet they're making sandwiches. I'm like, hey, make me a
Make me a special sandwich.
Make me a pigeon stew sandwich. And I'm like, but the pigeon stew sandwich gotta get defrosted. And you like, no, I need it now. I need it. Give me that pigeon. And then you looking like, damn, you ain't trying to give me a
Trying
tip
to offer
or
me.
At that
you know what I'm
point,
saying? You ain't
trying
trying
to
to
do
sneak
none of
me
that.
some
You
goat
know,
juice. Sneak me
It's
some of that
crazy
goat juice.
because a lot of the
You know what I'm
DJs,
saying?
they be stressed out.
Give me some butter.
Some
the
DJs don't
set.
even want to hear you. If you make two statements and it's not making sense, I don't want to say anything again.
That's it. He
If you
does.
state two statements and it's not making sense, like if you don't want to be talking to me, don't worry, just go. Go.
Pause. Yeah, he put the ass in pause. But man, it was a great segment, man. I don't know if you enjoy what we talked about, and I really don't care if you enjoy what we talked about. But we dropped some jewels, definitely, man. We dropped lots of jewels. We're gonna give y'all our socials real quick. Our socials, not securities, but we're gonna give y'all our socials so you can reach out and find us. You know what I'm saying? And make sure keep tuned. And keep on looking at Artist Talk, man, where we're going to always talk about something exclusive or something different and something entertainment. But I'm your host, not to boast. I'm on Artist 10 Plus. You could look me up on Instagram at Artist 10 Plus, ARTIST 10PLUS. I'm on Spotify 10 Plus 10PLUS. I'm on all platforms as far as where you can go download and stream music. 10PLUS. And if you can't find me, type in 10PLUS, put the artist in front, please. Because guess what? I'm an artist. Let them know about where they can find you.
On Instagram, DJ_Run Show. So from Instagram, from my page, you can always follow my other page on top of my Instagram, my bio. I have like 3 other pages on there. So on my YouTube, still DJ Run Show. Everything DJ Run Show.
Damn right.
And as far as me, it's going to be Zayla Brown at ZALEBBROWN. You can follow me Instagram, Facebook, Snap, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. ZaylaBrown.com as well. You can follow, hit the like, subscribe as well. I appreciate it.
Last thing, check me out on YouTube. 10 Plus TV. 10 Plus TV. No spaces. If you got space, it's too much waste. And we out. Vapors.
That was good. That was good. That was awesome. You know, so we out. Show everybody, remember to hit the subscribe. And if you don't hit the subscribe, you ain't got any of those, and you can't hit it, then that problem obviously is on you. Not on nobody else. That's on you. Zeta Pop.